Hey everyone, I'm so happy to be back. If you'd like to know where I've been, then continue watching this video. My sister's neighborhood is being evacuated for a gas leak. That's not good. Anywho, so let me just hop right into this. It's been a crazy journey lately. I know everyone says that about life. Life is busy. Life is crazy. Yes, we all know this. But I just want to kind of explain where I've been and what's going on because I feel like I owe it to you guys. I've been posting at least once a week, sometimes twice a week, and then I just dropped off the grid for a good month and a half. And so first and foremost, let me just start by saying that I am not good with technology. I am not good with my camera and my computer. And I've been excelling in the stuff that I already know, I would say. Like, I just can do it, can just move and groove and do everything that I normally do. If there is even the slightest curveball thrown my way, then I just freak out. My heart sinks. I feel stupid. I can't handle this. What do I do? So that's exactly what happened. I felt like my software, I didn't feel like it was. My software was so incredibly slow. I was trying to edit a video and it was literally like, It's like you couldn't even understand what I was saying, never mind edit out the parts that just really weren't useful for you folks. So I figured, okay, my husband's been telling me to get an external hard drive, put all my files on that, free up some space, everything will be good. No, it didn't happen that way. So I free up the space on my computer and then I go back to find my D drive to upload videos onto my software, and my D drive is gone. So I go back to the external hard drive thinking I must have moved my external hard drive. I must have moved my D drive to my external hard drive. No, not there either. I started to panic, and so I'm looking up all sorts of videos like, did I delete my D drive? How do I download a new D drive? What do I do to fix this problem? I spent so long and I had so many tears over this because I really enjoy doing this, and I feel like once I've committed, I've committed. So I'm in my mind thinking like, I can't just not post a video. I can't do it. I have to continue. What am I going to do? I'm in a full-fledged tizzy. So YouTube for once actually was of no use to me. Usually you can find everything on YouTube, but I couldn't find exactly what I was looking for. So then I start looking up computer techs that can help me, and that's kind of scary because it gets expensive. And so I'm looking up, I found this one computer tech after playing phone tag with a few different companies and just feeling like they didn't know exactly what my situation was. I finally found this gentleman, and he was very good with communication, very professional, very just awesome all around. So contact him. He actually came to my house. He looked everything over. Oh, your D drive got switched to an E drive because you put an external hard drive in. The computer kind of freaked out. It didn't recognize it when it went back, whatever. So he fixed that problem, but then he was like, wow, your software is still really slow, but your internet's not. Your internet's really fast. What's going on here? So he had to do some repair work. He brought my computer to his shop. It was there for probably a week, week and a half, and he just installed new drivers. And I'm sorry, this is probably boring mumbo jumbo because I barely understand it. But yeah, so it's much better. But honestly, I'm just thinking that when I start adding a lot of effects, my computer just gets really slow because it's not a computer specifically designed for video gaming or editing or anything like that. It's really great. It's a great computer, don't get me wrong. But I start second guessing, like, did I get the wrong one? And what am I supposed to be doing? And how should I be saving for a better one? And all this stuff. But really, it's just a matter of me being in communication with this computer guy. And he's been great. So he's helping me. So bear with me as I'm pushing out videos because it might be a little slower than usual because I really want to make sure the content is great. And I can't just be pushing out a video every couple days because I'm learning as I go. And I thank you for giving me grace on that. So, moving right along. A couple things else that have been going on. You guys have probably seen, I think it was 2 videos ago, maybe 1 video ago, my son Hunter, his asthma situation. So we've been trying to figure that out, and I do feel like what we're doing right now is working. We ripped all of our carpets up, except for 2 rooms, I believe 2 rooms. So all of the carpets are gone, and my husband installed all new flooring, and guys, it was disgusting. I'm not even gonna lie, it was gross. When he rolled up the carpets, you could see the stains on the pads underneath from Lord knows what, dog accidents, baby bottles being spilled, I don't know. But bottom line is there was dust and nasty things trapped in there, and that's not good for any of us to be breathing, especially a 2-year-old asthmatic. So ripped that up, and that was like the domino effect. Okay, you realize like, oh, these carpets have to go. Okay, now the new floor has to go in. Okay, we have to paint the trim. Oh, but what about this spot over here? Let's touch up the paint there. And then the dogs had marked up a screen, and so we replaced the window screen. And so we've been doing all sorts of like home stuff before snow flies, because then it'll be a lot harder. I mean, you don't want to be working on window screens when it's 20 degrees and snow's flying. So we were doing that. Then what happened was we started to, without getting into like great detail and turning this video into like a negative video, we are looking into a Christian private school for my daughter. So we went and we checked that out, and it looks very promising, and so I'll keep you updated on that. Then my boys, we switched from their daycare center to a small family owned 1-room daycare, and I have to tell you, I have to make I think I'll make a separate video on that, like the benefits of like being in a bigger facility or a smaller facility, like the pros and cons of both, because I do feel like it worked for us for about 6, almost 7 years to be in a center, but I am just almost kicking myself that I didn't go to a small family kind of daycare earlier, but the opportunity didn't arise until now. So I'll explain kind of like what happened to guide us towards that decision in a different video. But the boys have started at a new daycare facility, and I think there's only like 6 or 8 other kids besides them, so it's really small compared to having 5, I think it was at least 5 rooms, never mind children. It was 5 different classrooms at the other center. So it's just a little bit more cozy, a little warmer, and anyway, I'll get into that in a different video. But they are loving it. But it is a change to our schedule. It's not super far away, but it's a little further than what we were going. I mean, our other daycare was right up the road. And so now it's like, okay, how do we time this? I have to bring the boys and then backtrack and drop Mita off at school and then go back again to go to work. But it's not a big deal. It's all fairly close. So there's so many changes between my YouTubing and my daughter's schooling and my 2 boys with third day care, and just everything has been all aflutter. House stuff, there's been a lot going on. One of the really exciting things that's going on or went on was that my husband and I celebrated our wedding anniversary just a little while ago. We have been married for 9 years, and we are already trying to figure out what to do for our big double-digit anniversary next year. But this year we were able to go on a date. My mom came over and watched the kiddos, and they obviously love it when Grammy comes. They scream and act like hooligans. Who am I kidding? They do that all the time anyway, but in excess. It's like excessive. And so my husband and I went out on a date, and one of the most favorite things that my husband and I love to do, and we've done this since we've been dating, is to just kind of explore. We don't really have like a set destination sometimes, but we will like find a hole-in-the-wall restaurant, little mom and pop shops, things like that. And it ends up being some of the best food and the best times. So that's exactly what we did. We went exploring, went walking through one of the cities near where we live, and we found a teeny tiny little Italian restaurant, and we went in and they had really good food. really good food. It was so scrumptious. I got eggplant parmesan, if anyone's wondering. And I have not been doing dairy. I've been mostly vegan, but I for sure did some dairy. And I don't know why my dogs are freaking out upstairs. I guess they're good. Oh, hold on. Okay, so my brother and sister-in-law are here. They evacuated their block. They're doing road work and they hit something. So I'm going to sign off because I want to spend some time with them and make sure everything's okay. But basically that is the life update, and I really hope that you understand and enjoyed it, and leave any sort of comments below if you have any questions. There's a lot going on and I'm super excited to share it with you, and bear with me as I learn technology because I apparently am an old fart trapped in a younger body. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, turn on the notifications, and like this video. Bye-bye.